Dear friends, today we are going to reflect on one of the qualities of Saint Vincent de Paul. Saint Vincent de Paul, a lover of learning. Very often we use the words study and learn without any difference. But actually, there's a difference between the terms study and learn. I would say study as an act of intellect and learning as an act of heart. Vincent de Paul, in his early childhood, he was selfish and self-centered all through this time. In his childhood, he took up studies to become a priest of his time who would secure his life and his family's life. Vincent continued his studies even after priestly ordination because he had his eye set on a bishopric. During his slavery, Vincent learned the treatment of stones in order to treat his friend and benefactor, Monsieur de Comet. Treating the suffering humanity was never in his mind. And when we go to his later life, we find a change in his attitude. We cannot exactly pinpoint the moment of transition from studying to learning in his life. It's sure that experience of different events helped him to realize the emptiness of living for oneself and the importance of living for others. His responses to certain events show that by the year 1617, he had become a lover of learning than a studious student. So each of these experiences was a learning process in the life of Vincent de Paul that caused him to begin something for the humanity. Through this learning process, Vincent de Paul is asking each of his followers to be a lover of learning and do something good for the humanity. When we go through all these incidents, we are able to find certain principles that Vincent would give us, which we may be able to practice in our life to be a lover of learning. The first one that he tells us to be a good observer. Open our eyes to look around and be aware of what is happening around us. And second, he tells us be a good listener. There are people who communicate to us verbally and non-verbally. If you are a good listener, you'll be able to realize what they want to communicate, which would help us to be in the process of learning and be other-centered and be sincere at heart and never try for self-gain or what I can get, but always try to do something for the others. Vincent also would tell us if you want to be a lover of learning, Vincent asks us to be available and approachable in our lives and be collaborative with others and always respond to the situations that are present before us. And finally he says, be a person of feeling, a person with a heart. And only a person with a heart will be able to know the need of the other and be able to respond positively to those persons. So let's always try to be a person with a heart which would help us to work for others. So it's not enough that we have intellect, but let's also have a heart with feeling like Vincent, so that we are able to be in the process of learning throughout our life, which would help us to do something for the humanity, for the people in our lives.